Hello, 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 friends and neighbors. Welcome back. We are back. Kick to the head. We are on the old family farm for Farming Simulator 2013. We are picking up where we left off last episode. As you remember, we completed that field over there behind where the claw is up in the air. And now we are halfway through with this field as well. So, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for joining me once again for another episode. I believe this is episode 34. It's hard to believe we are this far into this season, this map. It's been going quite a while now, and I do enjoy it. Hope you guys are still enjoying it as well. So without further ado, let's get this started. Let's take this over and we're going to offload it. Get some lights on the subject. Sun's still setting. It's only been literally just a few seconds between episodes. I didn't do anything off camera. As I said I would do, we're just doing back-to-back, action-packed. Now, one thing I did forget to do at the end of last episode was just buy some more cows like I said I was going to do. And that's what we'll do this episode. Now, thanks to Jeff Call, he did vote that we should go to more cattle and as well as corn. So we will need to buy a corn seeder shortly. So we won't put any money on the loan this time. But we will pick up a corn seeder hopefully if it's not too bad. Let's just take a look what we've got here. The only thing up is wheat. Yeah, it looks like wheat's the only thing we got up. And wheat is 684 at the saloon. Barley still 13 hours. Barley will start again in 4 days, 16 hours, and pig starts in 1 day, 14 hours. So we're definitely going to load up on barley this time. Do we have any in stock? No, we do not, but we got a lot of wheat. We might want to sell some wheat this episode as well. So let's just leave this here for a minute. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and start getting some straw collected. He's over halfway full already, but we'll get some straw collected. Now, Jeff also suggested maybe to save time, we can just cultivate right over the top of this, work this into the ground, the straw. That is an idea. That's something that I might consider. But I mean, we are kind of struggling for funds the way it is, so I don't know if it would be actually more beneficial just to sell it, collect it and sell it. But that's something I'll keep in mind. It's something that we might want to look at in the future. Just go ahead and working it right back into the ground for the nutrients and stuff. So we'll spin back around. How's he doing? He's almost full. So we'll just collect one more line here. And then we'll jump back over there. And he should be out over the opposite direction so we don't have to drive over any crops then, which is always a good thing. Okay, and no matter how I look at it, I'm probably going to have to go through the bushes a little bit because I'm not going in a circle this time. Normally I go in a circle and it makes for the straw collection a little easier. You don't have to worry about going back and forth. And let's just jump to the truck now. And we'll offload Philip. Alan is still over there cultivating somewhere over there. Okay. And come back over here, collect this. This is almost full. We'll run over and sell it. Now, while I'm thinking, let's just see what the seeders are looking like. We've got sewing machines. So, we will need this one right here, right? No, this one. Maize. Maize, ouch. You know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to find a modded one offline because I don't believe I have any modded ones currently. I will find a modded one offline and we will go into corn definitely next episode. Let's just see sewing machines. Don't believe I have any for... What's this? That's potato though, right? Yeah, potato or sugar beet. Do have a modded one, but that's the more realistic versions. Yeah, I'll get offline. I'll find some offline to do that, and I promise next episode we'll definitely go into the corn. I don't want to go crazy buying cattle yet until we know how much the corn seeder is going to cost us, and it would help if I'd actually turn this on. Let me back up. There we go. So, unfortunately, it's going to take one more episode before we get more cows and get the corn. So, like I said, I'll definitely look online. I'll pick up a modified corn sower. There we go. We are full. How's he doing? He is almost full as well, or over halfway. We'll quickly run this over to Earl Bay's place and we'll sell. And what I'm going to actually do is we're going to cut through. I don't normally do that. We're going to go, normally I'd take the road, but I want to see how Alan is doing over here. It says he is finished. Let's quickly take a look and see how he actually did. He did miss a lot. Well, let's just finish this up real fast. Get it complete. And let's just spin around. Get some lights on the subject. There we go. And this will just even this out so we don't have any problems when we go planting. Move on down this end. He's almost full again, so come on down here. And let's get, whoa, get this last little bit. Make sure I didn't miss any of it. Doesn't look like it. And off we go. Let's get this picked up. We are good. We are golden. Move him up here. We'll offload Philip once some more. And then we'll go sell the straw that we've got collected. And we're going to need to start getting the canola done next. And he almost completed that field. It's a shame, really. And we'll just park this here right now, and we'll get Alan going on this in a little bit. Let's run over here to the truck. And we're definitely going to go pretty much crazy on barley this time. I believe we're just going to go hog wild barley. This will ensure that we get our loan paid off and ensure that we're in the right direction, moving toward that $1 million goal. That's our ultimate prize. That's what we want to put the eye on. Now it's funny that the reason why that big pulley wasn't turning last time is because he's not moving. When he actually starts going forward, that big pulley will turn. That's how detailed it is. Now I was trying to get over to the other side, but it won't let me see. Now there he goes. So that's what operates the header. So let's just move this forward. We'll offload him here. There we go. And he shut it off on me. Okay, let's go ahead and offload this. And let's make sure we don't hit nothing. Spin around, there we go. Move him down to the canola, get him started on the canola. Now we've only got this canola field and those two over there to do, and we've got all our fields harvested, and we'll be able to start the crop rotation planting. If we look here, we still want this to go a shade more darker before we continue and start planting these fields over here. That will allow us the chance to get the corn header or the corn planter as well. So okay, and just open this up. He's going the right direction this time. No, with canola it doesn't really matter. Probably be quicker to go back and forth, and we'll just turn him on. let me rephrase that. We'll get him started. There we go. Don't want it to sound, you know what, we're going to have to empty the trailer too before we can continue to collect the straw. So let's empty this up because it won't take him long to fill up with canola anyway. And we'll empty this. Now we could actually just fill up once and go sell some of this to ensure that we have enough for the corn header and some cattle, or we can just save it and hopefully a great demand will come up soon for wheat. That might be a better idea because we will have great demand coming up for barley and we're going to get a lot that way anyway. So let's just go ahead and bank this. Now we are under another severe storm right now, so maybe possible lightning and thunder, or not lightning sounds, but thunder sounds coming through. We did have a big one probably about 40 minutes ago. It come through really loud, and there's more behind it. So I apologize in advance for that if that is the case. So let's just move this back over to the field. And we are almost 15 minutes in already. And it sure does go quick when you are having fun. So let me just move this right over here. Let's quickly jump to this. Let's go sell this real fast so we can get Alan started on that field over there. We need to get some straw collected up off the field. Now we have 2 fields, actually 3 fields, because we still have field 9 over there that's ready for planting as well. I don't like coming through this stuff, but there you go. Like I said, we still have field 9 that's ready for planting, so we have 3 fields ready for planting. We have 3 fields that we still need to harvest from and do the necessities to get those ready as well. There we go. And at least one of those will be corn and the rest will be barley. There we go. Now, if I remember right, we only got the 2 fields of barley over here this time and 3 wheat. So we got quite a bit of wheat. And why is that still showing as fully wheat? Maybe because it hasn't cultivated yet. That's probably why. Okay, let's move this back to the farmhouse, or at least to the field, and start collecting more straw. And can you believe I actually sideswiped that? Wow. And like I said, we still have these canola fields here to do. I kept saying 3 fields. It's actually only 2 because this is 1 field. Well, maybe I was including that one as the 3rd field. Maybe I was doing it subconsciously. Maybe I still did it correctly. So let me quickly take a drink of water here. I do have an energy drink, but it's not open, and I don't want to pop that in your ear just yet. And he's going to have to wait to offload for a little bit. What? He's actually being blocked by something. What is he being blocked by? The manure wagon, maybe? Are you kidding me? Really? Can you make that? Are you able to go? Are you kidding me? Okay, if you notice, I have updated to the newer versions off camera. It's 2.4 for auto combine, and I believe 1.3 for auto tractor, and supposedly 1.4 for auto tractor. And you can actually do seed usage on and off, and supposedly these will do just about everything now that you can do. The hired help will do it as well. So if you want to fertilize, if you want to supposedly collect this straw, I'm guessing, I know it will do the potato fields now. See, I don't know if it would work on this or not. I guess we could give it a try and see. Let me just collect this little bit through here. Then we'll put him on a line and get him started on the line and see how he does, or if he's even able to do it. Let's just give it a quick try. I really don't see how this will work, but in the description it says it will. So if we do this, we'll keep them up and down. We'll keep them auto. We want them to go that direction. Let's just, there is no on button for this particular vehicle. So it won't work with this vehicle. How's he doing? He's almost full. Now we can get Alan start cultivating down that side now. Let me just grab these two little spots and grab this spot down here, and I'll come down this line beside us to the right, and I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see my fingers. Did you see that? How could you? Okay. And let me just make sure I get all this in one pass so I don't have to come back up here. There we go. And then we'll be able to get Alan started cultivating. And we still got to offload Philip. We'll get Alan cultivating first, and then we'll offload Philip. He's still not quite full, but he's getting there. There we go. Let's jump out. And put this into place. And turn this on. Up and down's fine. We want auto. We want to go that direction. That's fine. Go ahead, Alan. Go to town. Field detection is running. Ah, okay. He's detecting the field. There he goes. There we go. Let's jump in the old truck. Philip is ready to offload. How are we doing on time? 18 minutes in. Not bad. Be nice if we can get all these fields done here, and all we have then is the 2 canola fields over yonder. I'm really surprised I was able to make that. I didn't think I was close enough. A little off, but let's get our light on. Now we still have to spread manure and stuff, but we got to seed first. And like I said, we want to make sure the growth is one shade darker so we can make sure the rotation is accurate. Let's get this on, this on. Now he's going to come up quick, so I got to keep an eye on that. Otherwise we'll definitely be working the straw into the ground. So I got to remember right after this to quickly check for a corn sower. Now I did pick up a new game on Steam. It was actually at the recommendation of Taff in Exile. If you guys have seen his channel, you know that he's the reason why I've got started in YouTube. He did recommend a game to me. I looked at it, I was looking at it before, and I just didn't know whether it was actually something that I would enjoy. But after he said something about it again to me, I took a look at it. I went ahead and picked it up. It's Space Engineers. It is sort of like Minecraft, but you're in space. It will definitely take some getting used to. I was playing with it a little bit today. But my hope is for me to get a better grasping knowledge of it and start a series on that in the next day or two while I'm on vacation. So keep an eye out for that if that's something you'd be interested in. I'll be starting a series on it soon, and that's dependent on if I'm actually getting the hang of the controls and the way everything is. It is a lot more detailed and a lot more in depth than what Minecraft is, so I don't know if I will be able to get it entirely once we start a playthrough. We may be a learning game where we learn it together, but that is something I will be starting shortly. Excuse me. It is an early access game. It's still in alpha. Most of my games seem to be that way, but it definitely looks like it's got potential, and there's a lot of stuff coming out every day. They've got a workshop now. People are building spaceships and stuff that you can actually download and use in your own games. It's single player, it's creative, it's single player, creative, or solo, survival like Minecraft. You got multiplayer. There's a lot you can do with it. There we go. We got all the straw collected now. Let's take this out. We will go sell this. How's he doing? He's almost 50% full. He's cultivating quite nicely. Doesn't look like he's leaving any on the edges this time. Let's take this over to Earl's place, sell it. He's doing quite well. We are golden. We're working there. Oh, water. Love the water. Okay, here we go. How are we on time? 22 minutes in. So we are doing quite well. We're very efficient this time. Pack this in, sell this up. We're just shy of 50,000. And you got to remember we've got 2 hired helpers this time, so we are losing quite a bit of money that way. I guess you can't really consider it losing money, is because they're actually doing work for you and you're gaining something in return. And this will put us just over 50,000. There we go. But that will drop below right quick. So it is taking him a while to fill up with the canola. I wonder if that's because we just didn't get we didn't fertilize it and stuff correctly. If I remember right, I think that was the one we fertilized before we seed it. That could be the reason why. Everything else we seed it before we fertilize, so that might be it. Or it could be, if I remember right, that was also one of the fields we used the pellet fertilizer on. I wonder if that has something to do with it, because it's not pure organic direct from the source. Okay, we don't really need this here anymore, but we'll leave it. Oh, let's move it out of the way, otherwise Philip will complain and won't be able to move. Yeah, we'll offload him first, then we'll take it back and we'll park it in the storage barn. And you know what? If I can hurry up and get over there before he makes his turn. Get him offloaded, otherwise we'd have to drive over the crops. Now he's going to make his turn anyway, unless I can cut him off a little bit. No, 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 no. Don't. What are you doing, Philip? Stop right there. Stop what you're doing. I'm going to take off the front end of my truck there, buddy. Okay. Now what are you going to do? Are you going to make your turn complete now? Yeah, it looks like you will. And I end up driving over the crops anyway. Let's go ahead and just empty this while we got the hot minute. We'll dump this off and be ready to collect the rest of the field. Let's turn the mirrors on. I like to have the mirrors visible, although we can't really see out of them. We can see out of that one though a little bit. Here we go. Watch the side come down, and there it goes. There we go. And we'll go back over to the fields. We'll move the straw wagon back into the barn. We got 40 cattle going out. How are we doing on the animals, by the way? Let's take a quick look. 110%. They're good on that. Liquid manure, they're starting to move up there. Will be good for the fields. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, how are we doing on the pigs, by the way? 37, 100%. Why are they only 100%? I thought they'd go to 110%. I guess not. Slurry, manure. Straw, water, silage, earth fruits, grain, total mixed rations. Okay, they're good. Now, are you kidding me, Philip? You can do that, buddy. You can do that. And you don't like that either. Okay. You really should leave your lights on there, buddy. Don't like that you immediately shut them off. Okay, let's get rid of this. What were we going to do? This is what we want. Okay. And I can see the other guy is blocked now as well. Alan. Let's move this out of the way. Yes, yes, yes. Stop saying you're blocked. I'm trying. There we go. You happy now? Now we'll go park this. We won't need this anymore. And we're doing good. What are we doing on time? Almost 30 minutes in. It's getting close. This one might run over a little longer. We'll at least get this field done over here and get them started cultivating on it. And that will end the episode. Then I'll be able to go straight to the mod sites and try to locate a nice planter. Preferably an older one. Yeah, this is the one. I have them in this side now. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, this is good there. And what we're going to do, you know what? Let's just take over Philip's job. You guys don't see enough of the cultivating. There we go. And you shut this off. And get rid of you. Put that back on. And away we go. We'll actually use some lights. Go. And make sure we don't forget anything or miss anything, rather. Doing okay. You know what? And I'm actually going to shut that off. Give us our unobstructed view. Sun's almost down. We're going to... Don't think we're going to get one more pass out. Well, yeah, we might be able to get one more pass out of it. Boy, we're off lines here. Can't drive in a straight line, it looks like. Okay, here we go. Now hopefully we'll make it down to the end and make the turnaround. That way we don't have to drive over the crops. Or it might be quicker just for me just to drive over to the truck and just offload it. But it looks like we'll be able to make the turn. I don't know, it's going to be close. No, we're not either. There it is. It's full. Take this over to the truck. Pipes fully extended. There we go. Canola seeds going in. And Alan's almost done with the field there. We'll be able to get him started on this field. How are we doing on time? 30 minutes in. Yeah, we'll get this started and get it completed harvesting. Get him started cultivating. And we'll call it the episode there. Let's go ahead and start moving. Put the pipe back in. Couple more passes, this will be complete. There we go. And looks like he's done as well. There we go. The line's a little straighter that time. There we go. This should be, we should be able to get the remaining of this canola with the one tank. We shouldn't have to empty no more. There we go. I think this is the most cultivating, or not cultivating, most harvesting we've done since I've started the season. Normally it's not something we do. We normally leave it to Philip to do. But we do have the time. We can get it done. And should be the last pass. I don't think we're going to be able to get all of it down here at the end. We'll have to just get a little bit. Let's see how much do we... No, we did. We got it all. How about that? Okay. Let's open up the pipe. Let's go empty this out. I know it's not full, but we can just get it completed, and then we can move this down to the other canola fields and get it off, or get it started. And we'll, while this is emptying, let's move to this one here. Shut this off. Now he did that field great. Nothing left to do ourselves. But unfortunately, I think this field down here he's not able to do. For some reason, some fields he's able to not leave anything on the ends, and other fields he leaves stuff on the ends. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, let's just turn the HUD back on. Turn this on. Up and down's fine. That's fine. Get him going. Didn't take him long to figure out the edge of the field that time. Quickly snake into here and turn that back on. Pipe in. Time 34 minutes, 34 and a half minutes. So we'll move this down to the other fields and we'll call it the episode there. Wheat field's looking good. Still in its first stage though. And what I'll do, so I don't block the road, we'll just park it over in Earl's place. Actually, no, it looks like we'll be able to park it right here on the end and not worry about it being in the way of the road. There we go. Let's shut that off so we're not wasting fuel. There we go. So that's it. That's another episode done and dusted. We have completed another episode. Now all we have is 2 more canola fields to harvest and cultivate. Finish cultivating that field there as well. But for the most part, we are doing great. Now, like I said, I will look for a seeder offline now for corn. I'll have that up and going next episode, so we'll be able to start planting corn soon, as well as buy some more head of cattle. So mash that like up button if you enjoyed the episode. As always, leave your comments and suggestions below. As always, I will reply to everyone. That is my guarantee. So until next time, everyone, thank you for joining me on the Old Family Farm. This is Akiic to the Head. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.